Hey friends, and welcome back to my art studio. So today I thought we would do something a little bit fun and go through my sketchbook. This design looks very familiar, doesn't it? I have this design on one of the tumblers that I did in that video and my Create This book too. I just really like how this looked. I started this sketchbook probably back in I want to say May or June of 2019, and I just recently finished it yesterday, so I thought that I would do a little flip through. This is the first sketchbook that I actually tried to make really nice and work in. I've had plenty of sketchbooks over the years throughout my life, but this was one that I actually tried in, so I just thought I would document it for my first sketchbook tour. So yeah, let's get started. It was just plain black and I painted this on the cover. How original of me. So let's get started. So right here, I put this sticky note here because it covers up my last name just for security purposes, but it had my initials right there, and then I also wrote it underneath it. So yeah, this is just a character I was trying to create. This is just a poodle, and I was just drawing out little ideas for it, and I tested some of my Ohuhu markers right there on the front. So right here I was drawing, I decided to name the poodle Pearl, so she's Pearl the poodle. I did a little turnaround sketch of her so I could get every single angle and what she would look like, and then I did different emotions and all of that in my style just to kind of really figure it out. And then right here I wanted to play around with a color scheme and figure out how I wanted her to be. I didn't know if I wanted the character to be pink or anything, so I just made this little picture frame collage and just tested out a bunch of different colors, and I decided to go with this one. I really love how this character turned out, and I did these little scenes of her playing, and I think she's so cute. I love her. Pearl is my favorite. On this page I did poodles dressed as Disney characters, Disney princesses. I really love how all of these turned out. On this next page, this was a bleed through page, so ignore, and then I just did some sketches of just some people. I think I used reference pictures from Pinterest or something. Right here is one of my spreads where I did a bunch of sketching out of different thumbnails. I want to draw a girl in a hat. I drew a bunch of different people bucket hats and different kind of hats, and I decided on this hat, and this was the final product. I decided to name her Silas. I try to name all my characters. I think that she's so cute. I'm really happy with how this turned out. On this page, I did Sansa Stark from Game of Thrones in my style, I guess. And then this was a little sketch for a Create This book page. I was just testing it out, and then I tested some markers on these pages. There's a lot of marker paper glued in because I just kind of used the sketchbook for all. For an example right here. I have this fish page that I did on marker paper and I glued it in. I was just messing around. It's a sketchbook page for my markers. I just glue it in and make it one sketchbook. And then I did monsters as well. I was just playing around with my Ohuhu markers, seeing out the colors, playing around with shapes and stuff like that. So that's what that page is. Right here I did a 3 marker challenge, which is on the other side of this. And these colors made me think of a mermaid, but I wanted her to have a friend, either an octopus or stingrays, so I did some little sketches right here to figure out what those animals would look like in my style, and I just did little thumbnails right here trying to figure out where the colors would lay the best. And this is how it turned out. I also used my gel pens to sketch out some more stingrays right here because she has little stingray friends, and I think she's really cute. I named her Tallulah. On the next page I have some Create This book sketches. This was going to go and Create This book, but I ended up switching some of the colors around. So right here I thought it would be cute to get an avocado and a whale and mix them together. It was just a concept that just popped in my head. I did a little sketch, tested some colors, and made it. Definitely not as cute as I was anticipating. So on this page we have a 1 marker challenge. This was before I had my YouTube channel and made videos, so this is not a video, but I am really happy with how it turned out. I played around right here with different kinds of girl holding a plant lady, all the different kind of plants her head could be, and I came up with this. Her name is Fern, and she's very cute. I did this on June 11th of 2019, so I definitely started it before that, so maybe like I said, May, June of 2019. Right here is just some little sketchbook pages of when I was making Create This book and messing around. This was a sketch for a Create This Book page as well, just like an idea sketched out, but I ended up doing something else, so that actually doesn't exist. Right here, I decided that I wanted to draw Cinderella in my style. I put that in quotations because I don't really feel like I have my style completely figured out. This was one of my favorite sketches and what I wanted this to look like, but in my opinion, the sketch does look better. The little mice are very, very cute though, so it's alright. That bled through, so I left that blank, and right here we have these two girls. Their jeans look really cool. Their faces are weird shapes, and their eyes are like a weird size, but I mean, like, there's things about it that I like. I like their hair, I like their jeans. Also, for some reason, I didn't color in the dog, but I sketched it there. Right here is just a woman that I made. I was basing it off of the Zodiac sign Taurus, I think, and that's why she has like horns, but I really love this. This is like one of my favorite pages of the whole sketchbook. I really love this character design. Right here she bled through, but I think it looks pretty awesome. This was some markers that were not Oohoo that I used to have that I don't have anymore. That was like that. And then right here, I just decided to finally like swatch all of my Oohoo markers and write it down, and this was so helpful to have. You definitely should have this if you have markers or like really anything, because anytime I want to draw something, I could always reference this and figure out like exactly what marker I wanted. So that was very helpful. This was a Draw My Style challenge from Instagram. I wish I could find the original one. I'll try to find it and show you guys, but I don't think I'll be able to. But it was, I took a different person's image and then tried to draw it in my style in my sketchbook. So yeah. These are just some character designs. I was messing around with like different hairstyles and color palettes. Oh, Stranger Things came out, and so I did a little fan art of a Stranger Things character. This is a concept that I never finished. I played around with it a lot, but it was supposed to be like me, my sisters, kind of like a Powerpuff Girl trio. I wanted to make some characters kind of based off of us, but I never finished it. It was always just a sketch. I never did any final things with that. Embarrassingly enough, this was supposed to be like a self-portrait. I did some sketches over here first, and then I went here. Not really happy with it. I kind of look like disgusted or mad or something. I don't know. The facial expression is confusing, so I'm not a big fan. Right here was another thing based off like zodiac signs. I did like twins for Gemini. It's supposed to be two sisters. I think it's pretty cute. It's alright. Right here is just another character that I designed. This cat is based off of my cat Zola, and it does look like her. Oh, I love this sketch, but I never did like a final thing for it. I was just playing around with a pencil. But I love how the sketch turned out. I wish that this didn't bleed through on her, because I really love how she turned out. I did another girl with horns, and then the three sisters that I showed you before that are based off me and my sisters. I was just testing out color palettes for that. I really wanted to do like a Powerpuff Girls, but in my style based off of my sisters, kind of. So that was the idea for that, but it never went farther than this. That's the last time you'll see that idea. Right here is when I was making my coloring book. If you don't know, I created a coloring book. And these are just like my animal sketches from that, and then like a list of things to cross off the animals that I did. And this is just a couple other things. I did a deer and a pig, and some of these didn't make it in the coloring book and some of them did. So I just kept all of these. And then I had the idea to do another coloring book where they're in Halloween costumes, like the penguin being a cowboy and the chameleon being a witch. I thought that would be very cute, but I never actually got around to it. Those are the only sketches I did for that idea. Right here, I actually was playing around with stickers. One of my first videos, I played around with my doodly-doo and was making stickers, and so I came up with a cute little sticker idea. I wanted to take my coloring book characters and have them wear cute accessories like barrettes and glasses or chokers, and also have them like eating food, like maybe they're at a carnival or something. I love this idea, but I never come back to it, and I would love to take this one day and maybe make a video out of it, or just make bigger final pieces of like my characters eating food and having cute accessories. This was a thing from TikTok where it was like, write your name in print and then in cursive over each other and then colored in. I do like how it turned out. The sticky notes here for my last name, just for security purposes. This is another character design, just a girl holding a panda. I think it's really cute. The background was cuter before I added all this black. Just the colorful scribbled background was very cute, but then I had to like outline it in black and add too much. I just went a little too far. I also played around with like cross hatching here, which it turned out okay. I think it's pretty cute. Sunflower, 2 bleed pages, and then right here is like one of my favorite things to fill my sketchbook. Just colorful and lots of black work on top. I did circles. I just overlapped them, and then each little shape got its own little color and black work design, and then this actually flips out, which is super cute. And just 2 different things of colors and black work. Right here was a video that I did, and I'm not going to spoil all of them in case you want to check it out. I'll put it in the cards, but it was the 3 emoji challenge where my family would give me 3 emojis and I would make an image out of it. Here are 2 examples. These are all the finishes right here that are in this pocket, and then behind it is all the little like thumbnail sketches that I did to come up with ideas. I might do that again if you guys want me to do that again with yours instead of my family's. I can post something on Instagram and definitely do it again because it was really fun. These are some of the ones that didn't make final cuts, but were still like little ideas that I tested out, so I glued those in as well. And then these were also emoji, like the 3 emoji challenges that I didn't necessarily like, so I glued them in right here. I hated this one enough to like cut it in half, but I still glued it in. This was just like a weird, fun page that I did with an octopus. I really like the color and how it like fades and stuff. I'm a huge fan of that. Oh, this was the blob challenge. Me and my husband did it. This is my husband's and this is mine. What you do is you let one person, like I did all the shapes on his and he did all the shapes on mine, and then we like create stuff out of it. So like he drew these blobs, but then I like drew on top of them to create things, and that's what he came up with, like Patrick and a gnome and a whale, and I came up with like a mouse and this cute little thing and a lion. And then on the back of this, I actually, where it bled through in my sketchbook, I just made more characters with the same shapes, and I think they're really cute. I actually really like this. I almost like this side more than the other side. This is kind of blank because there's a lot of stuff on the other side. This is all like bleed through stuff, and I just made weird faces and bodies out of the like the bled through part, kind of like my coffee blob situation that was in that Create This book. Very strange. This is the 3 marker challenge that I actually did on my channel. I'm not going to spoil it, but if you want to check it out, the link is in the cards. I found this from a girl that I think her name's like Morgan Wallen. I'm sorry if I'm saying her name wrong, but she does how to fill your sketchbook videos. I'll link that down below if I can find it again. But I got this like cute little flower and these mountains idea from hers. This I think was a Create This book idea that I had that I just sketched here really quick, but I never executed it, so it's just there. Ignore it and just admire the mountains. And then on these bleeds I just did more flowers. This was another video that I did where I took my coloring book characters and turned them into Disney princesses. I'm not going to spoil all of them for you guys because if you want to check out the video, it's in the cards, but I think my favorite is definitely Tiana. I think she's super cute. So on this page, I was playing around with the 6 fan arts idea. This is actually just sitting in here. I printed this page out from the little thing from Instagram. I was gonna do it on here, but as you know, I did the 6 fan arts on those little wooden circles, which I did a video out of. I'll put it in the cards. But I was just playing around with character design right here because I wanted to figure out, I'm always trying to like stabilize my design more, like my character design. So I was playing around and drawing different things like the Rugrats, Powerpuff Girls, The Simpsons, and then also just playing around with like my style. And I did draw Mavis in my style, and I was going to draw Christina Yang, but I never got around to it because I ended up doing different things on those wooden circles. And then I did a random girl, Snow White, and Princess Leia. And then I decided, instead of tracing those wooden circles right here, that I would just paint on the wooden circles. The next page is actually another video, so again, I don't want to spoil it, but it was a 2 marker challenge, and it's a very cute dog, so you should definitely check that video out. It's in the cards. On this page, I took that idea, if you can remember, I took the idea from a previous page where I took my coloring book characters and gave them food. I was playing around with that concept a little bit right here, the sloth eating pizza and the panda eating ice cream. Super duper cute, love it so much. I need to expand more on that idea. If you have any ideas for a video for that, please comment down below because I'd love to expand on this. And just more of those little flowers that I found from that video, and that's actually it. That's the end date. I ended it on June 12th, 2020. I know you're seeing this after June 12th, 2020, but I'm actually on vacation right now, so I pre-filmed this. But yeah, that's it. Alright, that's going to be it for this video. Make sure you're subscribed because I post videos every single week, and I wouldn't want you to miss it. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!